Hi everyone, Hervin here. We made it to Vegas. Tomorrow is the Day with Alex Hormozi workshop event where it's going to be Alex and 10 other entrepreneurs, including myself, where Alex and his team have worked on a customized game plan for each of the entrepreneurs that are going to be there in that room. And Alex is going to walk us through that game plan. So I'm super pumped for it. Well, right now I'm tired from all the flying, all the travels, but yeah, excited for tomorrow. I am making this quick video. I just want to let you know where I'm at because I want to document here kind of the before, and then hopefully later I can document the after. So I'm going to talk about what's going on with our business so that I could have this documented and then use this as a before and after. So I have my iPad here with me. So the before, this is the before shot. The biggest bottleneck in our business is client acquisition. So client acquisition, right now we're not getting as many clients as we would like per month. So that has slowed down tremendously for us. And I've been trying to figure out how to market our company. What do we need to do to increase the amount of leads that we're getting? And then how do we convert those leads into paying customers? And that's right now the biggest thing. But it isn't like the biggest problem is lead generation. Our biggest problem right now is positioning and offer. At least I think that is our biggest problem. So right now, if we were to turn on our marketing campaigns without doing anything to our business, it's hard to convey in a concise manner what sets us apart from our competitors. And I say concise because there's definitely like our support, our team, our automations, all around our service. I feel like it's better. I feel like people get really amazing results with us. We have the results to prove it. But for somebody who's joining in and asks us what makes you different than your competitors, in a concise way, it's hard to point to something because it's not like, for example, right now I'm sitting on this chair. If I'm sitting on this chair, I could say like this chair, it's more comfortable than, and I could sit in another chair and I could say this one is softer or firmer, and it's easy to tell. Right now, there isn't something like that super concise and obvious about our business. And so I'm trying to figure out what is our positioning going to be? How do we differentiate ourselves from our competitors? I have a few ideas, including, so when it comes to positioning, I think we need to be results oriented. And I think we need to be a high touch service. So we own a marketing company where we help our clients with doing their advertising, setting up their automations, but without going into a lot of detail, some clients can just have our automations. Some clients can have access to our done for you services. And so right now I feel like we should combine them. We should combine our software, our services, and provide an amazing client experience all packaged together into a high touch one-on-one service. I feel like it'll increase the perceived value of what we do. So that is something that I just need to figure out. Like, how do we increase our perceived value? So how do we do this in a way that it's easy and fast for clients to see, okay, this company is clearly way better than this other one. Like it needs to be something that people are able to perceive. So that is a question that I have. And again, I think my idea of if we were a high touch one-on-one done with you service, we could say like, hey, you could go with this company and they could do it, and you could do the work yourself. You can go with this company and they'll do it for you, but you're going to have to be monitoring them. You're going to have to be doing the work. Like if they mess up anything, like with your branding or something, or they're going to do something generic for you, where it's like you work with us and you get paired up with one of our client success managers who's an expert on our systems, and they're going to work with you, hand-holding you on a weekly basis, one-on-one, helping you launch your campaigns, helping you manage your advertising. They're going to walk you through advertising campaigns so that you can have advertisings that are not wasting money, so that you can get the best results, so you can find out what's working for other businesses and they help you implement that into your business. So it's like having a one-on-one partner there who's walking you through, who's invested in your success, and they're meeting with you one-on-one. So that is my idea for what I am thinking we should go. Now, if that is the positioning, how do we market this? So right now, and also, what is our price point? if we're offering a one-on-one high-touch service like that, we can increase the price from where we are at right now. So right now, clients are paying, if they sign up for our software without any of our additional services, and they're paying month to month because they also have the option to pay for a year. If they're paying for month to month, they're paying $357 per month. And you could look at these prices on our website and everything that is included. But I think that if we were to bundle this high touch one-on-one service that clients can meet with one of our client success manager once a week, and we help them manage their ads, we do it with them, I think we could go anywhere maybe up to even $833 per month. I don't know. That's kind of what I am thinking. Up to there, I'm not sure if that is the exact price point, maybe lower. I don't know. Alex is a fan of raising prices. I'm not sure. Obviously, it needs to make sense. Like, I want this to be a no-brainer for our clients. So, which we have clients who have been with us for a year that we've made hundreds of thousands of dollars for them working with us. Those are, to be transparent, those are our higher end clients. I don't know for a fact how much on average, but I know on average our clients generate 149 new students. At least that's what we're able to track, because we did an analysis of all of our clients to see on average what kind of results they were getting. And even at this price point of $833, it is a no-brainer if they did that. Now it's just like, okay, how do we sell this thing? How do we market it? And my idea is that at first, I would like to do some sort of try our services for free. So a trial is what I am thinking. But I'm not married to the idea of a trial. It's just what I was thinking in order for us to sell. But I don't know how to market this, because it would be something like this, like an ad to a landing page that goes to a calendar. Okay, so they get to book a time to talk. Now from here, I was wondering, okay, if somebody's going from cold traffic directly from an ad to a landing page, and they're going to go into a calendar, they're not going to want to jump into an hour call. They're going to want to jump into either a 5 to 15 minute call. And that seems very little time to convince somebody to join our free trial and find out why we're different and everything. Unless we're hey, this is what we do. Here's why we're different. Here's what we can guarantee. If we had some sort of guarantee, I'm wondering how we could do that. But we may be able to get people to join fast if we had something like that, but I'm not sure. And then on top of that, even just listening to our clients, their pain points, what they're struggling with, what they need, that usually takes 15 to 30 minutes. Where the point where the clients feel we understand what they want, that we know. So it isn't just hey, I know what you want this, because they may feel resistant to that. Instead, it's hey, having a conversation with them. What are you struggling with? Oh, okay, so it sounds like you need help with your advertising. Yes, I do. And it's okay, and how are you following up with the leads? Oh, it sounds like you need help with a follow-up. Getting people to diagnose, to understand the diagnosis takes a little bit. So I'm not sure how to take somebody from cold, don't know anything about us, to the moment that they've started a trial in 15 to 30 minutes. So I am thinking that instead of going from an ad to calendar, or to landing page to calendar to trial, so instead of doing this over a 15 to 30 minute call, maybe there's some sort of group call here, group demo call, maybe that explains it a little bit, where I can take time to explain how everything works in more detail, give people the time. Ideally, if we could do something like this, maybe if we were, I don't know how many clients we could take on in a month. Let's just say 10, 15. I don't know. I'm going to say 15, because this is going to be a high touch one-on-one service. So if we could take 15 and we have 30 people on the call, then maybe that creates a little bit of urgency, a little bit of scarcity. You know what I mean? So maybe it's something like that. I don't know. So I don't know how to convert people from an ad into a call, into a trial. Now, yeah, that's where I'm a little confused. And because once we figure that out, what is the best way to convert a client? I'm thinking it's a trial. but I am not sure. So in any case, this is what I've been thinking about. And the other thing too is like, if we're going to go with this model, if we're going to go with the model of like an ad to a landing page to this, one of my questions is, how do I create a flywheel? So what I mean by a flywheel, it's kind of something like this. Like, let's say you make YouTube videos. So you make YouTube videos, which then makes you money, and then you're able to then invest that into a team, invest that money into a team to then make even better YouTube videos. You see what I'm saying? So like that is a cycle that it just makes you grow faster and faster and faster. So how do we create a flywheel that makes us grow faster, that increases so that every client that comes on board makes it easier for us to get more clients? And for that, I had this other idea of like maybe getting our clients to promote us. And then if they have somebody that they've promoted our services to, and they signed up, maybe they're more invested in staying with us. I'm not sure. So yeah, how do we create a flywheel? Another thing too is like, how do we simplify our business to something like this? Like, okay, obviously this is overly simplified right here, but how do we create a business that is simple? Like, okay, so for example, McDonald's or Chick-fil-A, it's simple to understand. They sell chicken burger, right? They sell waffle fries, chicken burgers. Like they sell 7 things, and they got really good at doing those things. Today we flew into Vegas and using the airline Southwest, and in their napkins I saw this awesome picture. Let me show it to you. Okay, you could see it here on my screen. So the picture says Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, taking care of you since we were born on a napkin. So they were able to draw their essentially business plan idea in a napkin. And there are many of these examples. Jeff Bezos for Amazon had one that it was something like selection brings customers, which then brings more people. If you provide a good amount of selection, and then you make it easy, it'll bring more people. And the more people there are, the more people will want to sell in Amazon. So more sellers. So selection is going to bring more customers. Customers are going to bring more sellers. And more sellers are going to increase the selection. And then boom, now you have a flywheel. So something like this, like what is that flywheel for us, and how do we create a business that is simple to understand, like at its core? Like, yeah, so all of these questions, I have all of these questions when it comes to what we're going to do next, but you know, they also have thought about it themselves and have come up with a customized game plan for how we can grow. So yeah, super pumped to learn more tomorrow. It is 8:33 p.m. Vegas time, which is late in Eastern time. It's like 11:33 p.m. and I'm exhausted, so I'm going to call it, but I'll keep you all posted for the workshop for the results. So just to give you an update tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to be able to film a video. The entire day we're there at the headquarters of acquisition.com. And then at the end, we're going to have a dinner where I think so it's just like a 1-day event. So I may not be able to record a video tomorrow. I will try, but yeah, I'm super pumped for it. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.